Hello everyone, welcome to CS Educators Hub. I'm your mentor Priyanka Sharma. Today we'll be discussing about Sanskritization, one of the very essential and important topic of your paper 2, and a topic which cannot be neglected because Indian sociologist Ami Kobole Gole M.N. Srinivas, who is considered to be the most important thinker of Indian sociology, have given this particular concept to joar agote ami okonman sai long M.N. Srinivasor background to. So M.N. Srinivasok Indian sociologist structural functionalist buli koa jay. Structural functionalist kobole gole from the Western sociological perspective, structural functionalists are the people or the group of thinkers who believe that the society is made up of different segments, different parts. Okay, সমাজখন বেলেগ বেলেগ ভাগত বিতৰণ কৰা আছে আৰু সেই গুটেই ভাগ কেটাৰ লগত এটাৰ লগত আনটো খুব ধুনিয়াকে জড়িত হৈ আছে. The parts are extremely interrelated and interdependent on one another. Okay, be very particular about this two terms. Akol interrelated নহয় de interdependent to hoy ataibur structure সমাজৰ যিকিটা structure আছে সমাজৰ structure আমি last class অকম discuss কৰিছিলো from Marx's perspective that there is religion, there is law, there is culture. So এইবোৰকে আমি structure বুলি ক'বলে পাৰো, and আটাইবোৰ structureৰে নিজৰ নিৰ্ধাৰিত function আছে. Every structure have a defined function of their own. Okay, so structural functionalist বুলি ক'বলে গলে structural functionalistor হেতু এটা approach থাকে. Indian sociology context of structural functionalism was somewhat being extremely defined by M.N. Srinivas. M.N. Srinivas of structural functionalist buli koa jay amar Indian sociology. Kihor karne, if we see that M.N. Srinivas have initiated the tradition of macro sociological generalization. Now macro sociological generalization buli kobole gole je সমজৰ যে এটা ডাঙৰ স্তৰত যে এটা এখন সমাজক পঢ়া যায় বা এখন সমাজক আমি এনালাইসিস কৰো ডাঙৰ স্তৰত দেই, from a macro level, from a bigger level. M.N. Srinivas কি কৰিছিলে সেই bigger level to সেই greater level to পৰা draw কৰি কেনে তেখেতে study কৰিব বিচাৰিছিলে Indian society from the very micro level. Micro means সবতকে সৰুতকে সৰু, okay, আটাইতকে সৰু বা সবতকে আমি যোনটো ক'ব পাৰো যে the most minute one. Okay, from a very minute insight, M.N. Srinivas wanted to study the Indian society. Okay, now hey investigation kini korte tekle ki korile, M.N. Srinivas tried to investigate the small scale communities. That means সমাজৰ যোনখিনি তলৰ শ্ৰেণীৰ যোনখিনি মানুহ আছিলে সেই মানুহখিনিৰ বিষয়ে তেখেতে বুজিবলৈ বিচাৰিছিলে. তলৰ শ্ৰেণীৰ মানে মই এইটো বুজাবলৈ বিচৰা নাই the people who of the lower strata সবতকে তলৰ ভাগত যোনটো আছে মই হেতু বুজাবলৈ বিচৰা নাই, but rather the people who are exactly there in the society, মানে সমাজত যিখিনি মানুহ আছে এনেকুৱাকে ক'বলৈ বিচৰা নাই যে মই কাষ্ট পঢ়িম মানে একদম মাইক্ৰো মানে মেক্ৰো লেভেলত কাষ্ট পঢ়িম যে কাষ্ট কেনেকুৱা হয়, কেনেকে ব্ৰাহ্মণ ক্ষত্ৰিয় বৈশ্য শূদ্ৰ ডিভাইড কৰা যায় কাষ্টক. M.N. Srinivas হেতু কৰা নাছিলে. M.N. Srinivas চাবলৈ বিচাৰিছিলে যে কিমান সৰুতকে সৰু আমি সমাজৰ মানে কেনেকুৱাকে ব্যৱস্থা এটা চলি আছে সমাজৰ লগত আমাৰ এই জাতিৰ. Okay, how caste is somewhat related to the Indian society. He wanted to study that perspective. Okay, তাৰ লগতে কি কৰিছিলে তেখেতে এই যে সৰু communities বোৰ আছিলে, there were peasants, there were tribes in the Indian society, there are different people of small cult বুলি ক'বলৈ গলে যে ৰিলিজিয়নৰ পৰা ডাঙৰ ৰিলিজিয়নৰ পৰা কেনেকে সৰু ভাগ হৈ অহা ৰিলিজিয়ন বোৰ ফলো কৰা মানুহসকল. He wanted to study them in a very minute manner. মানে গোটেই সমাজখন তেওঁ খুব টোটালিটিত পঢ়িবলৈ বিচাৰিছিলে, মানে গোটেইখন সমাজখন ইণ্ডিয়ান সোসাইটিখন পঢ়িবলৈ বিচাৰিছিলে কিন্তু from a very totalitarian perspective. মানে একদম আটাইবোৰ কনসেপ্ট লগত লৈ কেনে তেখেতে আমাৰ ভাৰতীয় সমাজখন পঢ়িবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিছিলে. Now when he was doing his investigation, তেওঁ research, তেওঁ field work to put কৰিছিলে, তেখেতে field work নিজৰ কৰিছিলে in the Kurg and the Rampura village. Okay, Kurg আৰু Rampura village তেখেতে নিজৰ ডক্টৰেল ৰিসাৰ্চ খন কৰিছিল আৰু সেই ডক্টৰেল ৰিসাৰ্চ খনৰ পৰাই তেখেতৰ সংস্কৃতাইজেশ্যন কনসেপ্টটো বাহিৰ ওলাইছিলে নাও যেতিয়া তেওঁ সেই ষ্টাডিটো কৰিবলৈ গৈছিলে সেই ষ্টাডিটোত তেওঁ ৰিয়েলাইজ কৰিলে যে সেই ষ্টাডিটো তেখেতে ৰিয়েলাইজ কৰিলে যে ৰিলিজিয়ন কাষ্ট ভিলেজ ফ্যামিলি ওকে এইবিলাক বস্তু খুব জৰুৰী হয় যেতিয়া আমি এখন মানে এখন ভাৰতীয় সমাজৰ কথা কওঁ ভাৰতীয় সমাজত এই সৰু সৰু স্ট্ৰাকচাৰ কেটা মানে ৰিলিজিয়ন কাষ্ট ভিলেজ এই স্ট্ৰাকচাৰ কেটা সাংঘাতিক জৰুৰী আৰু খুব হেবিলাকৰ ফাংশনিংটো বহুত বেছি দেখা যায় আমাৰ ভাৰতীয় সমাজত ওকে নাও let's come to the concept Sanskritization concept কি হয় মই আগতে কি কৈছো তোমালোকক আগৰ ভিডিওটো ডিফাইন কৰা গৈছে যে অকল আমি এটো চালে নহব যে মই how much I know the concept knowing the concept is also important but your answers will be more content oriented তেতিয়াহে হ'ব যেতিয়া বস্তুবিলাক ডিফাইন কৰিবলৈ পাৰিব ঠিক আছে so you have to be very clear about the definitional part how to define a particular concept okay so Sanskritization concept what is Sanskritization it is used to refer to describe the process of the penetration okay penetration process to okay it is a process buli koa goise Sanskritization to theory buli koa nai this is something very important when you are studying a sociological concept you should remember sociology eta concept porute sodai etu bostu monot rakha to joruri je he concept eta process hoy na theory hoy okay so Sanskritization is not a theory Sanskritization is a process why he said it to be a process because it is something which have the prospect of getting changed etu hodai mon rakhibo je process boli ami jitia ko sociology hey process to hodai eta mane বিশেষ এটা বৈশিষ্ট্য থাকে এটা প্ৰচেছৰ ইমানখিনি ক্ষমতা থাকে যে আগন্তুক স্তৰত আহা সময়ত হেতু সলনি হ'ব পাৰে কিন্তু থিওৰি বেছিভাগে সলনি নহয় okay so that's why Sanskritization is said to be a process of what penetration of the Sanskritic values ekhon eta community jetia Sanskritic values kini penetrate kora jay okay Sanskritic values kini penetrate kora jay di dia jay he manu khini he community manu khini okay jontur dara through which okay the non-Hindu communities junkhini non-Hindu communities ase ba non-Hindu cults khini ase hekhiniye nijoke ki kore they penetrate to they change themselves to what to the Hindu social order okay nijoke Hindu social order ba Sanskritic social order tekhetakolo jeroko way of life thake hey way of life to hey social order to nijoke gori tule so this is overall the concept of Sanskritization so remember few things need to be remembered tinta saita point ekdom ami ei gudei definition to pura check out kori lobo lagibo first that it's a process of what process of penetration of the Sanskritic values okay to whom kaleke penetrate koribo Sanskritic values kini to the non-Hindu communities why so that they transform themselves they incorporate the Hindu social order okay so this is as a whole the process of Sanskritization now in our previous lecture also I have discussed about this particular thing that আপোনালোক আমাৰ লগত জড়িত হ'ব পাৰে by CS Educators Hub 100 hours of online class organized কৰিছে for the sociology optional খুব এটা কম ফিজত খুব এটা কম যিমান পাৰো আমি হিমান দিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিম এই ইমান কম ফিজত we include the online classes study materials পোৱা যাব ইয়াৰ লগত answer writing practices hobo horai mock test series ami conduct kori asu so along with that if you have any confusions any other queries there will be personal mentoring do get in touch with CS Educators Hub now going to the study of the Sanskritization study to already moi arambhonte koisilu in the beginning of the slides that MN Srinivase পঢ়া start korisile kot Rampura village so Rampura village he was a student of GS Khuriye tekhet research scholar asile. So he went to Rampura or Kurg. Listen it like a story. Okay, he went to Rampura and to Kurg and saw that village khonale goi gaon khonale goi dekhile je horizontal unity to khub beshi ase among many caste members. Horizontal unity means when vertical unity to khubei beshi ase among the caste groups. Now when we say about the vertical unity means horizontally they may be divided into different caste groups. Horizontal division means Brahmin uporot, Shudras ataitke tolot. Okay, so that is the a horizontal classification of the caste system. Caste system to teneke bhag kora goise horizontally je upor thought as a Brahmin, tapos Kshatriyas, then Vaishyas, then Sudras. That is the horizontal classification. Kintu to his surprise, MN Srinivas khubei beshi surprised hoy gol to dekhi kene je hey Rampura village ot ki asile. Rampura village was vertical unity could be seen. Okay, so hey vertical unity to ki hol caste juntu ase, caste in village are interdependent. Okay, interdependent hoy castes, so caste system too. But when we say about the villages of India villages bilak jodi ami dekho teti hole dekha jay je rather than this vertical division horizontal division, a horizontal unity to kyo beshi vertical unity to dekha jay. Vertical unity means even if I am a Shudra of a village and someone else is a Brahmin of a village, kunoba bole Brahmin hol hey gaon khonor, moi bole Shudra holu hey gaon khonor, yet we have a very strong bonding or we have a very strong unity that could be witnessed. Okay, it has unity to korpora dekha jay, unity to dekha jay through the various communal practices that are going on. Hey community to jiman kini practices hoi thake, it practices keneke hoi thake, the practice of the culture, celebration of the festival, organization of the rituals, the way they live, okay, the way of life. So teneko dhoroner bostu bilakot dekha jay je vertical unity to khubei beshi strong hoy among the communities, among the people, rather than their horizontal unity. Okay, now this point says the structure of the caste however exhibits horizontal unity too, okay, which beyonds the village community. Now etu kobo noaru je moi Shudra hoy, that means more unity to ejon Brahminor logot beshi aru beleg ejon Shudrar logot kom, hetu nohoy dei. It is the Shudras or the Brahmins or the Kshatriyas or the Vaishyas have a unity within themselves. But what happens, the village identity je ami je ekhon gaor pora ami ataibur manhui belong koru, we all belong from one particular village, hetur precedence to beshi, hetur importance to beshi rather than we belonging to one particular caste. Ami eta caste ot belong korat ke hey community belong korat, sorry, village ot belong korato bahut beshi important hoi jay. Okay, so that is why MN Srinivas saw that this village identification, okay, the sense of village identification is more important, okay, rather than the caste identification. Now in relation to that, he saw that initially goisile research koribole Kurgot Rampura village, he first used the concept of Brahmanization. Dekhete research to kora nasile, field work start kora nasile. Prior to doing the field work, he himself by the secondary resource kitab patro hohai loi kene tekhete already theory eta di dile. That theory he referred to as Brahmanization. Okay, but when he went to the village, did his field study to ba field review to korar pishot gom pale je Brahmanization concept to khubei wrong. The concept of Brahmanization is fallacious. Okay, Brahmanization. Now when we say about Brahmanization, it is the tendency of the people to penetrate themselves to the Brahmin class, mane nijoke okol Brahmin ole convert koriboleke bisaratu. Mobility to ki holeke okol Brahmin oleke je moi kale kar dore hobole bisarim, moi Brahmin community dore hobole bisarim. So that was something which was not seen in the Rampura village. MN Srinivas goal goiken dekhile dekhar pisot they realize korile that no, it is not the Brahmins to whom the people want to penetrate. Brahmins ole okol penetrate koribole bisari thoka nai, but rather to whom they want to penetrate themselves, they want to mobile themselves, nijoke mobile koribole bisarise kale to the dominant caste. A dominant caste to ako jun hobo pare. That dominant caste can be anyone. It can be a Kshatriya, it can be a Vaishya. Okay, so people wanted to penetrate themselves to that dominant caste. Now এই যে গুটি কুরগর স্টাডি টু করিলে Kurkur studied MN Srinivasa ki kole, he gave a very complex relationship. Okay, the relationship between the caste, okay, and the village. Ki village or rituals and social orders or logot caste keneke ako related hoy ase. So okay, so this is overall the concept of Sanskritization. Definitely in-depth study would be done once the course starts over. But let's see what is the question that is being asked in the previous year. So this is a very important question. This year, this question is being asked. Discuss the view of MN Srinivas in the mobility of the caste system. So mobility of the caste system buli dise, directly question to Sanskritization buli diya nai. So these are the tricks. These are the strategy that you have to follow, that what the question have demanded. Question to key demand korise, question to mobility to bisarise, mobility of the caste system. They have not asked me Sanskritization. So in that case, how I will present is something which I need to understand or need to practice in the answer writing process. Okay, answer writing or process by answer writing practice korte moi ei skill to lobole lagibo. So this is today's question. I hope that you people will answer, and I'll give a personal analysis of this particular question. So, like I said, do get in touch with CS Educators Hub. We are offering this course at a very minimal price, at our online classes, study materials, daily answer analysis, mock test series, everything is be provided. Along with that, you will be getting personal mentoring from the educators of our organization. I hope today's concept turned out to be interesting for you, helpful for you, and we'll try to provide you with more and more concepts in the coming time. Thank you, everyone.